Sup, man, it feels like forever since I last talked to you.
Yeah, it's been a pleasant 8 years. Why'd you have to go and ruin it by texting me like this?
Come on, dude, is that really how you're going to greet an old friend?
An old friend, more like someone who I no longer consider a friend. You should be grateful, that's all I have to say about you considering what you did.
You slept with my wife, got cut off by your parents, turned everyone who was once your friend against you, and had to leave town to escape your ruined reputation. Didn't you move out of state?
Well, but anyway, you're still working in town, aren't you?
What's it to you?
I just thought I might stop by and visit my old buddy Tom and shoot the breeze for a while.
Don't bother, you don't know where I live anyway.
Not to worry, I got your address from one of our classmates who didn't know about our history.
Unbelievable. Seriously though, what do you think you're doing? You don't have any right to be texting me anymore. Much less actually coming to visit me at my house.
Oh please, don't be like that. It's been 8 years, it's all water under the bridge now, right?
I'll still feel the same way about you 80 years from now. So don't you dare come anywhere near me.
If you're really still that angry, why haven't you blocked my number?
Just to keep tabs on you, there's no telling what a sociopath like you will do. So, it's safest to be able to at least have some advance notice of what you might be doing. Consider it like a vaccine for a virus named Jerry.
Wow, you're harsh.
Not harsh, just honest.
Well, if I'm going to be honest, the truth is that your vaccine was a dud.
Huh, what now?
You got remarried, didn't you?
Yeah, and?
And you had a kid too, right?
What's with these questions? I don't feel compelled to tell you anything about my life.
Nah, you don't need to tell me anything. I already know everything. Tell you what, Tom boy, I'm going to let you in on a little secret I've been keeping from you.
A secret?
Get this, you know that precious little baby your wife gave birth to, it's not yours, it's mine.
What are you talking about?
You don't have to believe me. If you get a paternity test, it's not going to be yours.
But seriously, what's with you? You haven't even seen your wife in 2 years. How did you not realize the baby wasn't yours when she told you she was pregnant? Do you not even know how babies are made?
For real, Tom, you wouldn't know what you're talking about. You've never met my current wife. You don't even know her name.
That's what you think. I'm like a home-wrecking ninja. I sneak in undetected and bam, your wife is now my plaything. You should know that. It's how I stole your last wife from you. I was getting with her for 2 whole years and you didn't even notice. I only let you in on the whole thing because I got bored. What kind of idiot doesn't notice his wife with another guy for that long? You're such a loser.
Are you going to start making sense anytime soon? Who are you talking about? Tom, is this really you? Did someone take over your account or something? Or maybe you're just drunk out of your mind.
Drunk? Well, maybe just a little, and it's the real me.
I see. Well then, I don't want to deal with you for any longer than I have to. So, I'll give you the bare minimum information necessary to get you to leave me alone. First off, I'm not living in our old town anymore.
Wait a second, I don't have any kids.
Hold on. Oh, I get it. You're lying to try and get me to go away, aren't you? How pathetic.
Sorry, Tom boy, it's not going to work.
You're free to think whatever you'd like. I'm just telling you the truth. Now, if you excuse me, I need to get back to work. So I'll be taking my leave from this conversation now.
Hold on, I just told you I'm sleeping with your second wife. How can you be so chill about this? Not only that, the daughter that you thought was yours is actually mine. Shouldn't you be more, sad? I thought you'd be lying on the floor crying your eyes out by now.
Well, I guess it doesn't really change my plan, so whatever. At first, I was planning on dumping her after I told you about her affair, like the last time. But I actually kind of started to like her. That's why I got her pregnant, to make sure I could get her to divorce you and be with me. In other words, your wife and daughter are now mine. Everything went exactly as I planned. I win, you lose again. I hope you're ready to be a twice divorced loser. Be a pal and sign the paperwork as soon as you get it, okay?
What's up, Jerry? I heard you absolutely lost it. When your wife told you that she was going to divorce you. And then when she told you about your daughter, she said you didn't believe my text. But when she told you in person, you completely broke down and cried like a little girl. What's up with you, man? I already told you all of that. You should have believed me from the get-go. It would have saved you the humiliation of crying in front of your wife and daughter. I guess the truth finally set in, huh? Well, good. That makes my life easier since now you'll agree to the divorce for sure. Just remember, it's what's best for your daughter, or should I say, my daughter. Jerry, what's your deal? You never responded to my text yesterday. Are you trying to ignore me? Seriously, dude, grow up. You're a grown man. You're going to have to deal with this like an adult. I guess I'm going to have to tell you something that'll make you reply to me for sure this time. Know what I'm going to do? Your wife in your house, you got to move it along, man. At this rate, your wife's going to give birth to my second kid before you divorce her. Just not before you come in, all right? Come on, Jerry, you're starting to tick me off now. I wanted to settle this once and for all yesterday. That's why I texted you while I was with your wife, but once again you didn't even reply once. How long are you going to keep running away from me, Jerry? Do you think this is all going to go away if you keep ignoring me? You're going to have to face me sooner or later, Jerry. Now text me back tonight. Your wife and daughter are mine, like it or not.
Sorry I've kept you waiting, Tom.
There you are.
I was doing a little digging into something. So I thought I would hold off from replying until I had dug up what I was looking for.
Digging? What do you mean?
I see you're very confident that you've stolen my wife and daughter from me. The woman you're with, her name is Luna, right?
Yeah, your wife Luna, that's what I've been saying.
Luna isn't my wife. She's my younger brother's wife.
Your younger brother's wife, you're really something else, Jerry. I was your best friend when we were kids. I lived next door to you until 8 years ago, for crying out loud. I know you don't have a younger brother, so tell me another one.
Actually, I didn't even know I had a younger brother until about 6 years ago. And since you ran out of town 8 years ago, there's no way that you would know about him.
Wait, what? I don't understand.
To be more precise, he's only my half-brother.
So that means...
Yeah, my parents got divorced when I was 3. I know you knew that my dad had left us to move away.
Well, yeah, I knew that.
My dad got married to another woman, and they had a son, my half-brother Ken.
Okay, go on.
Ken got married a little over 2 years ago. But just last year, the company he was working for went bankrupt. So, he had to move out of the company housing he had been living in up until then. At that point, my dad and Ken's mom had already divorced. Luna's parents had passed away in a sudden accident several years prior. So, since the two of them had nowhere else to go and I happened to live nearby, I let them come and move in with me in my house for a while.
Hold on, you said that you weren't living in our old town anymore. What's the deal?
I'm just getting there, be patient. Just about a month after Ken and his wife moved into my place, my company told me they were sending me to work at our company headquarters in another country.
What? Another country? You mean you're not even in the country right now?
That's right, my wife and I moved overseas together 10 months ago. If everything goes according to plan, I'll be staying here for another 6 or 7 years.
Seriously?
And as for my old place, it was a rental house. So, when I moved over here, I just had Ken take over the lease. He and his wife kept on living there.
Man, this is an insane story. I had no idea. Man, this sucks. I was feeling great thinking that I managed to break up 2 of your marriages. But she's not even your wife. I went to all that trouble for nothing. Whatever, I'm done with you. Later, Jerry. Tom reaches out to Jerry in a state of panic, seeking help as he faces 2 major crises. Being sued by Jerry's half-brother Ken for infidelity and having Luna, a woman with her child, show up at his door. Jerry, initially indifferent due to the time zone difference, reminds Tom that his predicament is a result of his own actions sleeping with a married woman, which mirrors a previous incident where Jerry had been in Tom's shoes, but their parents had bailed him out at the cost of disowning him. Jerry reveals that their parents sold their house and moved away to escape the scandal caused by Tom's past actions, leaving them unreachable. Despite Tom's desperate pleas for help, Jerry, harboring resentment, refuses to assist, leaving Tom to fend for himself.